Hi, I'm Abbie Groff-Blaszak, and I'm running to serve as the next state senator for Michigan's 29th district. This community is home. It's the community that raised me and the community to which I returned to raise my own family. I'm a mom, a wife, a lifelong educator, an East Grand Rapids City Commissioner, and a brewing science instructor at our local community college. I'm also a proud graduate of East Kentwood High School, where I received the education that set me on the path to public service. I've spent my career serving in classrooms, schools, state government, nonprofits, and local government. Each of those experiences has taught me something important. Policy is not a matter of theory. It's the reality of our everyday lives. It lives in whether a family can afford childcare, whether a teacher can remain in the profession they love, the cost of housing, the safety of our drinking water, and whether working people can build a stable life. I'm running because I believe in better. I believe government can and should work for people. But for government to work better, we have to commit to better politics. To change what government delivers, we have to be honest about the corruption that too often produces the outcomes we see. Our political system is flooded with dark money, corporate influence, and special interest spending. Wealthy donors can hide behind misleading organizations that distort truth and shape elections to serve their own interests. That is not how democracy is supposed to work. I have never taken and will never take a dime of corporate PAC, utility, or special interest money. That promise matters because elected officials should answer to the people they represent, not corporate lobbyists or the highest bidder. When I serve you in Lansing, my responsibility will be to you. That means putting people over corporations, service over ambition, listening ahead of performing for cameras or chasing headlines, and having the courage to ask hard questions, take principled positions, and make decisions based on what will create the most good for the people of Michigan. It means building an economy centered on workers and families, not corporations and their shareholders. It means a thriving wage, protecting and expanding the right to organize, supporting small businesses, and ensuring every parent has access to paid family leave and universal child care. It means addressing housing affordability by expanding housing options, removing subjective and arbitrary zoning standards rooted in historic inequity in order to build housing that builds community, stabilizing rent, and redirecting taxpayer dollars away from subsidies for wealthy developers and toward making housing affordable for all people. It means finally funding public education the way our children deserve. As an educator, I know our schools cannot thrive when teachers are underpaid, support staff are stretched thin, students are learning in overcrowded classrooms, and schools do not have the tools and resources necessary to meet the needs of every child. We must properly fund public education so that every child in every neighborhood has the opportunity to succeed. And it means building healthy communities through universal health care that protects reproductive freedom and gender-affirming care, ensuring clean drinking water, clean air, clean energy, safe roads, and infrastructure designed for everyone who uses it. Of course, the question that gets raised by folks in response to these policies that center people and reflect the needs and desires of our community is, so how are you going to pay for all that? The truth is, Michigan has more than enough resources to provide what people need to thrive. Accessing those resources requires that we move to a fair share tax system, and that's why getting money out of politics matters so much. Right now, it's cheaper for millionaires, billionaires, and corporations to spend money lobbying politicians than it is for them to pay their fair share in taxes. Now, these are big challenges, but they're not intractable. They are very solvable. The solutions require will and work. And I know from the hundreds of conversations I've had across our community that we have the will. And I love hard work. I'm not running to deliver talking points. I'm running to deliver results. I know how policies written in Lansing land in real classrooms, real homes, and real communities. I know how to listen, bring people together, ask difficult questions, and keep working when the easy answer is not necessarily the right one. At a moment when our rights, our public institutions, and even our faith in government are being threatened, Michigan needs leaders prepared to act with courage, integrity, and accountability. We deserve a government that belongs to the people. We deserve leaders who serve instead of perform. And we believe in better because we are willing to do the work required to build it. My name is Abbie Groff-Blaszak, and I would be honored to earn your support in the Democratic primary for Michigan's 29th Senate District. and to be the keeper of your trust and the representative of our collective power over the next 4 years.